Good morning, guys. Okay, so um, clearly, I don't think many people would want to be long over the weekend. So I think we're going to get a bit of a sell-off now. I'm just waiting for my 5/8 to cross. Um, it looks like it's going to do so now. Um, on the 2 minute, I'm watching the seems like it's leading it a little bit. No, no, okay, it's very sensitive to this bar that's being formed. So, uh, given that that wasn't a bearish of enough close, it didn't cross. I already have everything else in place to be shorting. So just wanting for, you'll note again that I didn't front run. A front run would have, this bar is actually excellent sign for going short. The lower highs. We do have a lower low now. I just want the 5/8 cross, stick to the rules. Also recommend you decrease your lot sizes. This is going to be probably bigger moves than we would otherwise see. Okay, so if this bar closes negatively, we'll have a cross. Now I know you guys have got the 30-second lag, but I guess just keep your eye on the close. I like the loss in momentum that we're seeing to the upside. Okay, so it's crossed. I am waiting for an uptick. There we go. Shorted. I'm already 40 points in the money. So stop loss is just going to go above the R1 of the next hour, which we don't quite know where it will be yet. So let me just set it a little bit to the above this recent high. Thanks, Cisco. I'm glad you're watching. Uh, I noticed there was a few viewers who I didn't know who they were. Now, look, we're likely to get a retest of the cross, so I won't move stop loss to break even yet. Um, and depending on how it approaches it, I may add to the position at that stage. Cannot imagine who would want to be staying long this weekend. I'm just aware that the Fed is on the wires and they're making noises, and they may come with a surprise rate cut over the weekend. Or I was concerned that they might have come out overnight. And that's 100 and 200 points, a lot. But we stand to gain 560 or 680. I recommend we set the take profit targets as well, because when this market moves this fast, and you know, by the time you press the trigger, the price is different. This is the US. Oh, sorry, you can't see the prices for some reason. Let me move it a little bit. I always trade Dow. This is the stream to only trade the Dow. Oh, this is terrible. Sorry, guys. I didn't notice that. Right, so coming into this new hour, not too bad. Um, we might get a second lot of bears who want to sell at M3, so the market may go up to there. It will also serve as a retest of the cross. Um, See how the crosses get retested. Um, and that will give you your chance to get in if you didn't get in before. Again, stop loss. Okay, so stop loss can come down a little bit. What I like about this current market conditions is once the 5/8 crosses, it it doesn't muck around. There's no threading. Only at the points of consolidation moves, but they're limited because the market's got so much oomph and momentum. So yeah, no, I don't. I look at the currency index, given that, and the reason is I find the Dow. This is scalping, right? So currency moves are not going to really affect the outcome of a scalp. Um, I think everything would, if something happens while you're scalping, it's going to affect everything at the same time. So I just want to be, in fact, yesterday I came in with a, actually, I came in with a bias and I didn't allow my technical analysis to set my bias. Um, and my technical analysis showed me there was a head and shoulder pattern. It gave me an opportunity when it tested the neckline two times, I think, and I stuck to my guns by being bullish. So I even saw my cross. So I was very annoyed at myself for not taking that short. One, I lost a little bit of money, but secondly, I uh, I missed out on a huge drop in the Dow. That gain I lost is is much worse than the loss I had. I lost 130 points. I missed out on over 1,000. So go figure. So I'll move the stop loss to break even now, guys. I would have liked to have added a second position so that I could let one go to the bottom of the bottom where all this started, or and have one at M1. Now the other thing we've got here is at the start of the hour we were at pivot, which would, according to Wayne's rules, say you can go down to M2. No, sorry, S2, the bottom of the green box. So Cisco, I don't know if you know that this is hourly pivots, 1 hour pivots I've got up on the screen. My moving averages is on a 1 minute chart. It's a 16 and 10, using the 5/8, but converted it because I actually developed the system on 2 minute charts. I'm really, really annoyed for not getting a second trade. I was actually trying to enter a trade on my other platform as well at the same time, and I was told that I can't. I didn't have enough money in the account. I took some money out yesterday, and I didn't realize I'm now underfunded. And just that delay, that with that big bar down there, I then missed the opportunity. And I guess this is what makes it hard for you guys as well with the 30-second lag. So that's why it's important that you understand the 5/8 cross as your signal. Once you've got your bearish, you could also execute it when you see it happening. Now, will I short into this? So this was M2 where the bulls are coming in. let's see who wins. So this is interesting. Now, I've never thought about this before, but we now have an opportunity to see who's going to be who's stronger here, because we know bears are not getting out yet. Are the bulls able to overwhelm the bears that are in? I've just been distracted by a SMS that I got that a transaction was done on my pension account, but I don't recall doing anything. Oh, Wednesday, 7. Oh, yeah, today. I need to go and find out what happened there. Morning, Charles. So the other thing, I'll show you something quickly. Um, right now, if the 5-8 crosses, it goes. Okay, I eat my words. Not always, but look there. So I've noticed it on the DAX last night, and it's almost like a clear sign that you should just trade the 5-8 cross and go with these fast-moving markets in the direction of the cross. So um, I'm not going to do that because my system is my system, and I want to go to the pivots. But just something for you guys to look at if you do want to start using something like this. Do your own research, see how it will work for you. Okay. Um, yeah, guys. Right now, it's an even battle between the Bulls and the Bears, right? I reckon I'll move stop loss to just above the pivot. Let's just keep it above these little highs here. If this high on this big green candle breaks, I think that's our sign that the bulls are winning. But I'm not gonna take a long. I'm gonna stay out. My bars are short today. After seeing this cross that we got here, we were at the top of a range. Everything worked out perfectly. So um, relying on the process to follow through in a consistent direction overall. If we get a clear churn here at this bottom bit here, also I don't want to be long this weekend. Um, so depending how close it happens to the end of the hour, I I might, if it happens early, I may take a long. If it happens too close to the end, I'm just gonna ignore it. So right now on my indicator, I've had one oversold signal, which came in over here, and one is not enough. I want 2 to 3 in a row without it going overboard in between. With a bit of distance apart, create potentially negative divergence as well. So let's see, how much do we have locked in? That's 38 points. That's equal to a small trade that I might do during the system. So I get, in normal market conditions, we get 90 to 40 point trades. Really? So I was up. I was up 243 points at a stage. Shit. So you see how we now against this role reversal level, guys. So let's just insert a zone there. So just now it's 1 minute, Chuck. Oh, that looks terrible. Okay, Bulls are winning. We're only gonna have a small trade now. Damn it. Oh well. Go on. Damn. I was really hoping for a big one. Yeah, well, we'll keep on watching. Maybe we get a cross at the M3 R1 area, and we could see if we want to short it there if we get the right action. This is another head and shoulders in the making. There's a shoulder there. So this neckline breaks. Definitely be a short again. You will have had a cross by then too. So now we overbought, but it will take a while for the 5/8 to cross. So sorry, Chuck, I know I say 5/8, but it's actually 16:10, given that it's a 1 minute. So see how this was the same price where we shorted? So, I know rules of engagement says sell at M3, buy at M2, but it's only if you see price action that supports that theory. Now, right now the market's actually still bearish because unless you count that as the last significant high, I see this as the last significant high. So now it's just making a lower high. On a 5 minute, that's definitely what's happening, right? So therefore, I'm still bearish. Market will become bullish if you break that, get a pullback to test it for a roll reversal, and so on and so on. At least the bears are fighting back here. If this low breaks, I'll take short again. And there we go. Just waiting for close. I know it's against my rules. Shit. You should punish me. Yeah, but it's neutral in a very big range. What I did there was to look at price action of the candles now. Failed to make a higher high there. Broke lower to test, and then it just started the trend. I'll move my stop loss to break even as soon as I can, which is now. because this is a very aggressive trade. I'm scared of the corner, Chuck. Hey, Joe, would you guys mind giving me a thumbs up if you don't mind? That I would like to see if I can get my what that will do with the YouTube scoring of the content. We'll start to understand why Wayne's pushing it so much. Come on, you good thing. Cross 5-8. We want a cross. We want a head and shoulders pattern that plays out. So let's see. Go from there. Let's first draw the neckline. Quite a nice neckline today. Straight. Perfect. S2. So, school of thought is you take 80% of that range as your target, which could be this M1. Um, but given where this pivot started at pivot, I will still argue for S2. Oh, come on. Don't like this now. The Bears are not winning. They've had such a good week, I suppose they're just not interested to run the risk that the Fed may come in and try and save the day over the weekend. Maybe that's why. Guys, I'll make a video this weekend of the system. It's basically a 5-8 cross once you've set your bias, and I use the pivots as well to give me. It just helps me to understand why highs and lows are being formed during the trade execution and yeah, for trade execution, especially when you want to front run it a little. You can see where the M3 is going to form, and over here, why did it start to top there and make the lower lows? Gives you negative price action so that the bears can take the M3 short. Okay, so now we've had a cross too, so it really makes me happy. I hope it's going to look like, you see here, there was crossing, threading, and then it just went after it crossed so there was one, two, three. After it crossed the third time, it just went. So now we've had one, two. Okay, I hope there's not a third. Three is a crowd. Oh yes, I wanted to set my profit. I have to zoom in a bit to get to the. Hope you guys aren't getting um, nausea, or vertigo from all the screen shrinking. Uh, right, so you can't trade the Dow, Toba. Um, yeah, they don't. They only do currencies, don't they? Um, yeah, so I'm at a different broker to. I found Traders Way. I couldn't fund them with a without a credit card, so didn't didn't open account there. Interesting. So double bottom or confirmation of a neck and shoulders, head and shoulders. Sorry, which one is it gonna be? Well, Chuck, it started at the pivot, although it did go close to the M3 in the middle there. Yeah, so I do concede. Let's move it to the middle. Thanks. I'll owe you a few pips. And what's 80%? Let's see. So that's 408. Hmm. Well, that would be 360. So 40 from here. Wow. Is that right? That doesn't feel right. Doesn't look like it's 80. Four oh six. Hmm. No, I'm sorry. I'm way off with my maths. It's like 100 points, right? 81. 80. Okay. So yeah, that's 80% of the head and shoulders. So guys, you're getting a retest now. If this breaks below, opportunity for a second position. Would you do it though? I guess you can if you are in the money and you're happy to risk some of your profits. I'll just reduce the lot size and I'll take a second position. Once it breaks. So that would then say this was a fake out of the the neckline. Will also show that the bears are losing the bulls are losing the battle, right? 24,935. It's not a round number. This is close to a round number, 900-ish. Might be buyers coming in there because of that too. Look at how it just stops there. Okay, they're losing, they're losing. I think the best confirmation will be if this breaks, but then you run into that. It's a hard one. Okay, I'm going to reduce my lot size even more. So now it's at the absolute minimum. And I'm shorting now. So let me adjust the stop loss slightly. Just above that eye there. And then the stop loss. Just need to be aware when the close of the market's coming up. It's going to get a bit volatile. So guys, I'm going to tell you if I start to see if I don't see a breakdown soon, I think I'll close the second short. Don't want to throw away pips for nothing. I'll give it a few more bars, but it's stalling now. So I'm going to look at if the minute candles start to make higher highs. So see how there it's creating support. If that doesn't break and start making higher highs, we can just as well close that trade early. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna close it the moment I'm in a profit or break even. I mean, it's like I think I'm down $1 to $1.60. Okay, now I'm in profit closing. Oh, as I clicked, it went negative. Still spinning. Hmm, don't know what it's doing. It's not closing me. Now it's positive. I think I'm getting a requote or something. Yeah, they didn't close me. Can close it now for better profit, so I'll close it. I'm out. Stop loss. Should I leave it where it is? Yeah, I'll leave it there. If I do get stopped out, then I will have netted about 80 points, I think. The first trade was 40. This one, oh, 87. 90. Okay. Yeah, Chuck Duck, that is a good stream. I follow it myself. He's it's hard for the Americans though because like London Open, 3 in the morning for them or something. Hmm. Is it a bit too quiet, guys? Maybe I see Todd plays like background music. Um, would that be good? It might make me talk less though. Yeah, look at that. That's what you get for chickening out. At least it will still be good if it goes down because we get our take profit. You can see why the market's struggling here, right, with those levels on the left there. I think I can basically trail the stop loss behind the last high, and just because I don't know what's going to happen during this closing auction period. The bears might just all decide they've had enough. They've had a fantastic week, or they may. Well, it seems like there were a few bulls who was trying to call it a day now. Yeah, I should have stayed in that head and shoulders, hey? Alright, so this is right on the S1. Mm. At a double bottom now. This is where a lot of bulls will start looking to get out. But a double bottom is only a double bottom if it is respected. Hmm. Anybody short? So we're getting this is 327 points. 330, 29. Okay, you got me there, Chuck. That's for a one-to-one, eh? You could have taken this one here, Chuck, at the cross. But yeah, so be it. Wow, here's the bulls. See, the bears are saying, no thank you, no risk for us over the weekend. Right, I think I'm gonna close this then early. Right, where's my trade? Oops, can I close this here? No. Oh, come on. Faffing. Oh, there we go. It closed it for me. Damn it. If I just followed the right process, I could have closed there at 24.8450-ish. Hmm. And there you go. Thank you. So let's see. Let's just count the pips quickly. Uh, so I made $2 on that little trade, and then so I went from 578 to 24. So, oh, sorry, I went from 25,093 to 24,950 on the big trade, and then 25,151 to 25,112. 25,093 less 24,950. Shit, I lost 100 points in that one green bar there. So I made 143 points on the one trade, and then 112 less 24,801. 311 points. Well, why is the profit so small? Ah, sorry. 30 points. So 25, 151 less 25. Oh, damn it. 39 points. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend. I've got a bit of analysis to do this weekend, working on something, a new system that I'm going to trade. It will be a swing system, not this scalping. Yeah, the bulls are back. Well, let's just say the bears don't want risk over the weekend. Okay, here's something I'll show you. Thank you, PJ. Oh man. Yeah. So I should have seen this. I wasn't looking. 3 consecutive overboards. That cross there could have been a buy. All right, that's it then. Over and out. Have a good weekend. I'm happy because I redeemed myself from yesterday now. So unfortunately, the head and shoulders didn't work out. Over and out. Cheers, guys.